if you have drawn out comb, if you extract and put honey back in there or put comb back in there.
If it's a strong hive, it's okay.
Yeah, but don't overdo it. Put 1 or 2 frames in there. Let them work on it. Give it some more. Where's the frame holder?
Over there on the ground.
We broke all these loose the other day because we hadn't been in the United States. Well, the middle one's done.
I also carry a Carpenter picture, and I take my notes on the outside of my box.
Do you?
Yeah.
And so they just collect notes?
Yeah, my side of it. Anybody can walk up to my hive and run my box. Because
I've thought about
they
doing
know
that.
exactly what's going on.
You're gonna be knocking.
I know, but that's not a real pretty one to pull out. That's a bit of cut out.
Got one side, so there's anything there on the way.
Because they had stored something in there they don't like.
Okay.
Like possibly powdered 7 dust. And if you push on these, you'll see they're hollow.
Can you see
Well,
those shallow
And
cells?
there's
That's
nectar,
unusual.
liquid coming out of it. And it's stuff they stored in there that they're probably never going to use because something's not right about it.
Do we need to take the frame out altogether?
Well, you could cut that piece out of there.
Okay.
But I'm real big into straight frames. That's why I'm trying to slowly
What does
switch
that
over
mean,
to.
straight frames?
I want straight comb.
Oh, yes.
Any of that waviness,
Yeah.
you cause deep cells over here and shallow cells over here, and there'll be a big area that she can't use because it's too shallow.
Yeah.
And I'm real big into trying to get things perfectly straight.
You're cutting into your.
See,
Our
this
area
was,
she can
we
run
cut
in.
this out and
I'm gonna
put
guess
rubber
this-
bands
I
to just
toss
hold
the
pieces of
clean
comb, and then they build the rest of it.
Maybe not
That's why
clean.
it's so spotty like
That's the
that.
way they're acting.
What's your opinion?
Yeah.
But this hive's cleanless.
The way they're acting?
Yeah.
Jeez, we probably lost her on Saturday when we were digging around.
Did y'all see her then? Or?
We weren't really looking for it. Most of our hives don't have any brood in them right now.
Oh, and I understand it's that time of the year. But just seeing 0 surprises me on this big of a hive. But I see there's plastic foundation, if you can tell that. See
Wait,
it?
point it out again.
That's plastic foundation.
Because it's got the little communication.
And they're
cord.
drawing beeswax off of it. You see how straight this is?
Wait. Let me pull that. All right, go again.
See how straight this is? They can use every cell. They can use every cell because everything's the right depth. You go pull out one of those, it was a cutout. They got real shallow cells here and real deep ones here. She won't lay in real deep ones and she won't lay in real shallow ones. So it's nice to have it perfectly straight so she'll lay in every cell if she can.
Where do you get a queen this time of year? Or do you need a queen?
I wouldn't even mess with it.
Well, they.
You really don't need a queen. I mean, these are just going to stay here and survive through the winter, and then you can work on putting a frame of eggs in there, like maybe March, later in March when we start seeing drones. There ain't no sense of putting any eggs in there if there's no drones.
Charles, hold this out for me.
Well, you're ripping that
Help me
open.
this.
You got your turn, your honey. That's honey. You're just ripping it all apart. Let me give you some room
Are you
to
through
work.
there?
Yes, ma'am. We just need to put it all the way back together.
You think there'd be any brood in this one?
There might possibly be, because some of my hives have moved up to my second
Some
floor.
of them, yeah.
Are these her hives?
Yes. Well, there's honey on that one and nothing on this one. That never ceases to amaze me how they can just skip a frame.
All honey over here.
Honey, oh, I really did rip that one, didn't I?
Here's some brood right here. There's your brood.
Let's pull that frame. Now, I'm a 9 frame guy in a 10 frame box.
Bottoms too, or just the
A
top?
whole high.
Is that right?
Better ventilation. It's easier for me to pull that middle frame because there's
Ooh,
space.
there's some brood.
Good brood here.
Let him hold it. Me too. And some of my deeps have got 9 in them, and then I think I've messed up.
Now is the brood the light tan color there?
Yeah, the brown caps.
Yeah, okay.
So
That's baby bees.
Here's
step back over here.
Okay.
So that's capped honey. You can see how the caps are kind of sunk in. This is capped brood, which is babies, and it's kind of bubbled up. And those are female larvae.
Yep.
If they were male larvae, they would be bumped up almost
big-
like an
a big-
airsoft BB sitting
Yes,
on there.
much larger. Pollen on the legs of that one.
Now she'll probably keep laying this frame all winter if it doesn't get a bad winter. But if it starts getting worse and worse and worse, she'll quit laying and they'll fill all this in with honey.
He can't camera 'em.
That's still got some.
Yeah, okay, I'm good.
Got some larvae in there.
Point to the
So we know that
point to
we
the
have,
brood there, the white brood in there.
that's a
Can you
larva.
see it?
I mean larva. Yeah, point
Yeah,
to.
so the white stuff is the larvae.
Wait, look, yeah, okay. Wait, and okay, go.
These brown caps get on here on day 8, and they stay on here to day 21.
That milky stuff is the larva.
Yeah, so they're
I
not
was trying to get a
capped
good
yet.
shot of that.
The
I'll get some of the bees
larvae
off of it.
not capped yet,
You
so
want
it's
the
not
bees
8
off?
days old.
Yeah, just so I can see.
Um,
it.
So we know we have a queen because we've got brood. We don't have to find her
Right.
because we know she's working.
Got a little bit of brood on this one.
Well, as long as we've got
That's
one,
all right.
that's
Just
good
let me
enough.
look at this one.
Not much, but a little bit there.
Just let me know when you're done so I
Now
can pick it
here's
Let's put it back together. He's done looking. He just needs
these
to-
right
done?
here are drone
Yep.
cells.
up. Is there? Hang on, I want to show you something on this.
They look like the male. They're larger, drawn out. Well, maybe not.
No.
No, that's not either.
That's not much brood, is it?
There's
No.
some more brood.
Well, I'm surprised she's not on there.
She's around.
She's not marked. We don't
Doesn't
spend
matter.
enough time to look to mark them.
She's around.
So you remember what I said? You look at there, that larvae's dead. You see that cap open?
Mites?
Yeah, it's a possibility. And that larvae right there is dead.
Which
And
one?
that one's dead.
The ones that are uncapped?
Yep.
Did they cap them and then uncap them?
They cap them and they die and they uncap them.
Okay, that
Drag
one's
'em
in
out.
the process
Now
of
there's
being
a baby
uncapped.
bee hatching right there.
Where?
Yeah,
Where?
right here.
Right off tip of my finger.
Okay, keep
Coming
your
out.
finger there. Keep your finger there.
See him coming
I
out?
see it. Yeah, hang on. Let me. I
Right here.
can't see hardly because of this hood. Let me.
Oh yeah, it does cause
He's coming
problems.
right out.
She's
coming right out. Yeah, they kick the drones out in the wintertime.
Yep.
You got it? Can I move my finger?
Yeah, you can move your finger down.
So see like that larvae right there, it's dead. And that one's dead.
So we better get them.
Your larvae needs to be that white curl. If you're looking at the head, it's dead. It should have been capped long time ago.
Well,
and stayed capped.
We should have treated for mites a month ago and didn't get it done.
Here's one right here that's.
Get it.
You get that? I'll drop this frame. I don't want to drop it.
Oh, there, I got it. I got it.
All right, you got the frame.
I got it.
Ooh, it's like good fish bait.
No mite on that one.
There's one. Flip it over on the.
Yep, there's a mite right there. It got off on my glove. No, it didn't.
There's another one in the
Still
back.
on there.
It's right there on my glove.
See, moving away.
Two of them.
Tiny. It looks like a tiny, tiny, tiny tick.
Not real bad.
But you wouldn't treat for these.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm just saying it's up to you. You have so little brood and all your mites are congregated into one spot. So this is all the mites you have. All these other bees probably don't have mites on them.
Yeah, but are the mites causing me to have a low population?
No, that's over with. Now during August is when it causes you some trouble, but
Okay.
now your population is what it's going to be.
Okay.
And see, like those holes right there that are sealed up? From my understanding is something is wrong with those holes right there. Whatever is in there, pollen, something is not good inside that cavity.
So they
Whatever it is,
buried it.
they didn't like it and they mummified it. They sealed it off. Now you start getting a lot of that, they're never going to use it again. They're mummifying it off. They're concreting it in. You start getting a lot of that, it's time to start swapping out some brood. And that other stuff in there that's all so crooked and got holes in it and they're not using it, you know, look how good this one is. So it'd be nice to go ahead and start rotating that stuff out too next year and putting you some brand new foundation in there or something and getting rid of that wax that's in there. Because it's so crooked.
Is she there?
Well, she could be.
Don't let her. I did this one day and she just flew off right in front of my eyes.
Yeah. Some of them are grafty that way.
Let's go to the Finley hive.
Yeah.
Can you put this back together?
Yeah, sure.
See, they can travel under that
She
thing
could be
right there.
inside, back
and
up under
she's
here.
Probably under that.
But them clustered around there is a good indication that
Yeah.
they're
What have we got
protecting
going
her.
here, Charles?
I don't know. I noticed that.
That's the cutout. Are these neighbor bees? We don't have a robber screen on there.
Well, they're not on the front. They're on the back.
These I put in there just because I was feeling sorry for them.
Brand new comb down in there. See that white
Why don't I
comb?
just take this off? Yeah, that was all over the outside of it. It was hanging on a tree about 5 feet
Yep.
off the ground.
I'd say they're still in there, and I'd leave them just like that all winter.
You wouldn't touch them.
Nope, I wouldn't mess with them.
I want to open them up so bad.
Well, I would wait till weather's appropriate. And then again, I might try to artificially swarm them, shake them all off of there on brand new foundation and let them start all over.
Yeah.
And what you might do when summer comes around is cut a piece of comb off there, look for that queen and shake it off with that comb in a bucket. Get another piece of comb, look for that queen, shake it, and just keep shaking until you find her and make sure she's in the box and get this out of there.
That's what I told her.
Because that's going to be all so
Get 'em.
crooked and it's going to cause all those problems like that hive.
Take this hive
Yeah,
somewhere
crooked comb
away.
and-
Take this hive somewhere away where there's not anything around. And then where the bees can't rob it out and let them start all over. That right there is going to be hard to do anything.
You don't
else.
want to.
Ooh, it's got honey.
Oh yeah, it's a hive.
I thought those were all empty on the outside, just
You know
for
what
insulation.
One trait of Africanized bees are
One
they
what?
built one of the traits of an Africanized bee is they build on the outside like this,
Yeah.
out in the open.
Are these
and
African?
low. No, I can't tell without doing a lab test, but they sure don't appear to be.
No.
Well, see, we laid it right down on their entrance, and I was afraid we'd locked them in by laying it down on their entrance from the bottom.
No, I wouldn't even mess with them.
Okay.
They'll eat through wax, and they've got entrances everywhere. I'd do just that right there, and I'd wait till next year.
Okay, should I cut this off and just make it one box?
Yes, I would do that.
Okay.
Cut that limb off.
Yeah, I'd cut it
Yeah,
off.
we didn't get the orange loppers to
Okay.
bring with us. All right,
Cut
for,
that limb off, make one box. That got less to try to heat.
well, some of them are on this frame here that I put a little bit of drawn
If you want
comb
to put a
out.
top feeder on it, you can, just to put them some dry sugar in there.
Yeah, you could put a.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I don't think they've done
Most
this.
bees don't build wax during the winter though.
Okay, I just gave them some wax. I wasn't sure what to do. All right, no inner cover on this one, Charles. All right, you heard them. Keep that as evidence. Something happens, those two voted to leave it as is.
Cut them down, plug the holes, and put a box on top, and I'll make them come through that box. So eventually I'll start forcing them out of there. I've even sealed off the bottom and started pouring water in that beetree trying to get them to come up. force them up into that box.
So with this one here,
I would work on that, trying to get it closed. I wouldn't even try to save that comb.
no, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't even try to save it. I would try to shake them off. Set you a hive here. Bottom board, box with frames, queen excluder, deep box.
Okay.
Get that and go chick, 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 and then watch. See that queen running around on there? There she is. Grab her, put your queen excluder up, put her down there, and then put that back up on top.
Yeah, and then the other bees will crawl in through there.
They'll hatch out, crawl down through there, get all the honey out of it, give them a few days, then take that thing out and hang it up over here. Let them keep robbing it out, and then just melt all the wax off of that stick.
Okay. I'd like to just keep it because it's so pretty.
It is neat. I kept mine.
It's a work of art.
Yeah, hang it
Well,
somewhere, but
another-
let all the honey and everything get out of it
Right.
first so you don't have to deal with
Strap
that.